There are million ways to make millions. Pero by the end of this video, malalaman mo yung mga simpleng paraan na ginawa ni Ninong Shark Ninong Shark Mark Cuban to make billions of dollars. At kahit 1% lang nito ang mai-apply mo, that would still potentially make you millions in pesos. Kung hindi mo kilala yung Ninong Shark kong si Mark Cuban, siya lang naman ay isang billionaire serial entrepreneur and investor. Isa siya sa main shark investor sa hit show na Shark Tank. At siya lang naman ang may-ari ng Dallas Mavericks. Pero hindi siya taga-Cuba ha. Taga-US siya. As of today, ang estimated net worth niya ay nasa $5.1 billion. Kaya naman isa siya sa pinaka-qualified na makuhanan ng strategies pagdating sa kung paano yumaman. I've collected the most important lessons sa journey niya towards financial success para makuhanan mo ng inspiration at ma-apply mo din sa pagtupad mo ng pangarap mong financial freedom. Ang number one at probably the most basic and most essential sa lahat ay to live like a student. Interestingly, parati ko nadidinig ang advice na to sa mga very successful, mayayaman na taong nag-umpisa sa wala. Iba-iba lang sila ng approach like, live below your means, don't spend more than you earn, and in this case, live like a student as Ninong Shark Mark Cuban puts it. Ito yung number one advice niya. Sinabi niya in one of his blog posts na, your biggest enemies are your bills. The cheaper you can live, the greater your options. Nung teenage years niya kasi, hindi siya nag-rent ng sarili niyang place. He shared one bedroom flat with 5 of his friends. Pero doing this allowed him to focus on his important goals. Naging millionaire siya when he was 32 years old nung binenta niya yung company niyang Micro Solutions for $6 million. Pero $2 million lang dito yung napunta sa kanya. Sabihin ko sa iyo mamaya kung ano yung ginawa niya sa $4 million. During his teenage years, up until this point, kahit pa millionaire na siya, he still lives like a student. He never splurge. Hindi siya agad bumili ng malaking bahay o mga luxury cars. Kaya naman para sa akin, ito yung pinakamahalagang lesson lalo na kung nag-uumpisa ka pa lang. Ang daming tao kasi yung nagmamadali agad maranasan yung lifestyle ng mayayaman. Konting increase sa kita, mag-upgrade na agad ng lifestyle. New iPhone, upgrade ng kotse. Suddenly, yung mga designer clothes na yung gustong isuot. Bigla na ding tatakaw kasi ayaw na kumain sa Jollibee. Gusto na, puro Vikings. And the list goes on. Ang tawag dito ay lifestyle inflation. Kung gusto mo talagang yumaman at mag-take control ng iyong financial destiny, hindi ka dapat mamuhay na parang mayaman kung wala ka pa naman talagang millions. Lalo lang madedelay nito ang progress mo. Or worse, ito pa yung magiging dahilan ng hindi mo pag-asenso. Yes, it's important to think like a millionaire, pero do not spend like one. At least, until you become one. Number 2, when a good idea come, go for it. Alam mo ba yung feeling kapag may maganda kang ideyang biglang maiisip? Yung mapapa, OMG! I got this great idea ka pa? Well, sa isang interview na sabi ni Ninong Shark na naniniwala siyang every single person in planet Earth experienced this aha moment at least once in their lives. Pero bihirang-bihira lang daw ang nagtitake ng action to turn that idea into a reality. Bakit? Kasi yung monthly paycheck natin is a very strong addiction. Ang hirap naman talagang iwanan ng comfort ng reliable income para i-pursue ang something potentially great nga pero very unstable. Kaya naman maraming tao ang tumitigil na lang sa pagkakaroon ng trabaho. They never go beyond that comfort zone. It takes some guts at confidence sa sarili para i-sacrifice ang monthly paycheck for the unknown. Pero kung gusto mo talagang matupad yung mga pangarap mo, you have to go for it. Para sa akin, hindi mo naman kailangang iwan agad ang day job mo dahil you can start that dream business on the side. But this will mean na you will need to make more sacrifices. Magkakaroon ka na mas maraming sleepless nights. Pero this is the only way you can unlock your true potential. It won't be easy, pero it will be worth it. So go for it. Few years from now, pasasalamatan mo yung sarili mo for starting today. Number 3, value your team. Ninong Shark has always been a fan of the Dallas Mavericks. Nung nanood siya ng game back in 1999, hindi siya makapaniwala na hindi nasa-sold out ang mga tickets sa bawat Mavs games. Actually, you can buy the cheapest tickets pero pwede kang bumaba sa courtside seat dahil almost empty ang arena. Clearly, there's something wrong. At alam niya na he can turn the team around. Kaya naman binili niya ang Dallas Mavericks noong January 4, 2000 for $285 million. Pero imbes na magtayo ng malaking office, naki-office siya kasama ng siyam na salesman na nagmamarket ng Dallas Mavericks games. On his first day as the owner, he picked up the phone and started cold calling people para ibenta yung Dallas Mavericks games. Nung tinanong siya bakit niya yung ginagawa, he said, "I don't give a shit because I'm more focused on working alongside the sales team and earn their respect." Gusto niyang ipakita sa team niya na when he asks them to do something, he's willing to do that first. Kung ganun yung boss mo, siguradong gaganahan kang magtrabaho, di ba? Kaysa yung boss na utos ng utos, mando ng mando, pero alam na alam mo na binibigay lang naman sa iyo yung mga trabahong hindi niya magawa o ayaw niyang gawin. Tapos, hindi pa siya kagwapuhan. Kala mo naman kung sinong pogi at magaling. In short, para mag-succeed ka sa isang negosyo, para mapalago mo yun, you will need a team. Hindi mo yung kakayanin mag-isa. At kailangan mo makuha ang respeto ng team mo kung gusto mo silang mag-perform in the highest level. At ang best way to do that is to show them na willing kang gawin yung trabahong binibigay mo sa kanila. You're willing to get rejections. You're willing to get your hands dirty. That is what true leadership is all about. At isa pa, Ninong Shark always makes sure na yung lahat ng employees niya would feel valued. Naalala mo yung sinabi ko kanina nung binenta niya yung first company niya for 6 million pero 2 million lang yung kinuha niya? This is because in-split niya o hinati-hati niya yung 4 million sa lahat ng employees niya. Wow! Sana all, diba? And because of these leadership skills and how he values people, Dallas Mavericks is now estimated to be worth $3.3 billion at pangwalo na din sila sa pinaka-valuable team sa NBA. Number 4, find out what you're good at and become great at it. Ninong Shark believes na lahat tayo ay magaling at least sa isang bagay. Pero ang unang challenge daw is to discover that one thing at ang mas matindi pang challenge is to actually be great at it once you found it. Mapa-businessman yan o sports, music, writing o drawing, meron kang God-given talent or gift na mas angat sa iba. May mga taong nagsasabing, "Naku, wala nga akong katalent-talent at hindi ako magaling sa kahit ano maliban sa kumain at matulog." Alam mo, when people say they do not know their gift, it is mainly because of fear. Natatakot silang ma-reject, natatakot silang mag-fail, natatakot silang mapagtawanan. Yan ang main reason kung bakit maraming tao ang hindi nadidiscover yung gift nila. Just go out there and fail. Be rejected. Be ridiculed. Kung hindi mo pa din alam ang gift mo, that is because you're not experimenting enough. You're not making enough messes. Ang gift na yon para kay Ninong Shark was selling. And he really loved business. Nung 12 years old pa lang siya, he wanted a pair of Converse shoes. Kaso, ayaw siyang bilan ng tatay niya dahil nagtitipid sila at pwede pa naman kasi yung sapatos niya. His dad told him, kapag may trabaho ka na at kumikita, dun ka bumili ng bago mong sapatos. Until then, pagtiyagaan mo muna yung sapatos mo. Pero dad, paano ko magkakatrabaho 12 years old pa lang ako? Nadinig yun ng kaibigan ng tatay niya at sinabing, pwede kitang bigyan ng trabaho. Meron akong kahong-kahong garbage bags. Pwede mo yung ibenta. So, Ninong Shark would knock on every door of every house sa lugar nila at mag-aalok ng garbage bags. At an early age, he experienced the pain of being rejected. Pero, that taught him to be confident. That taught him that he could sell. he realized a very important thing about selling that would eventually make him a billionaire. Na-realize niya na selling was helping, not convincing. Naisip niya na if he can find things that people needed and wanted at kung magagawa niyang mag-present sa kanila ng product better than anybody else, he can make a lot of money. So naisip niyang i-market ang convenience instead yung garbage bags. Sinabi niya sa mga homeowners na he will make sure to supply them garbage bags every single week para masigurong hindi sila mauubusan and for them not to worry about it. And that was his first successful business venture. Since then, he never stopped developing his selling skills. Tandaan mo, talent o gift is not enough. You have to work hard to be great at it. Kasi kapag binigyan ka ng gift ni God, hindi naman yan binibigay ng buong buo o fully developed na. No, He gives seed and you're supposed to develop that seed. You're supposed to work hard para diligan at palakihin mabuti yung seed na yon. Paano? By sharing that talent. By using that gift to bless the world. Then, abundance will come. Number 5, do your homework. Do your homework on things na pwedeng makatulong sa'yo o sa negosyo mo. Ang magandang example dito is how Ninong Shark started educating himself about AI or artificial intelligence more than 5 years ago. Nakita niya yung malaking opportunity na makukuha sa AI even before a lot of people know about it. Alam niya na yung technology na to ay pwedeng maging mas malaki pa sa impact na nagawa ng internet, kaya naman inaral niya agad to para malaman kung paano to makakatulong sa mga negosyo niya. Nagbasa siya ng mga libro katulad ng AI for Dummies at nag-take ng classes about AI. Nagtanong-tanong din siya sa mga experts sa AI just so he could understand the space more. Again, this was more than 5 years ago, nung puro sa science fiction movie pa lang nakikita ng mga tao yung AI. Ginawa niya to hindi dahil gusto niyang magtayo ng big AI company, kundi dahil gusto niyang maintindihan how this work when the time comes. And I believe the time for AI has arrived. Kaya naman he's well ahead of the game. Bakit doing your homework is important? Kasi mahihirapan kang makita yung mga opportunities when you're not even looking. Ang isang bagay na makakapagpa-asenso sa business mo ng todo might just be around the corner. Pero kung hindi mo i-educate ang sarili mo sa mga bagay-bagay na related sa negosyo o industry mo, you will miss it. Number 6, the big investment you can make na nineneglect na maraming tao. Ninong Shark suggests na kung makakuha ka ng malaking pera, say 25,000 o 50,000 o 100,000, ang isang magandang investment na pwede mong gawin ay bayaran lahat ang utang mo. At isa to sa huling maiisip na gawin ng karamihan ng mga tao. Pero may magandang point si Ninong eh. Kasi kapag pinay off mo yung mga utang mo, that's a guaranteed return agad dahil hindi ka na matcha-charge ng total interest. Isipin mo, yung interest ng mga loans o credit card o kahit anong utang mo, lalo na yung sa Bombay. Yung interest ng mga yon ay kinakain agad yung perang hindi mo pa naman kinikita. Kaya naman it's a smart move to finish off your debt right away. Makakatipid ka na sa malaking interest, mawawalan ka pa ng stress. Ay, oo nga pala. Kung may napupulot kang aral sa video na to, pakipitik mo naman na mabilis yung like button. Salamat. At number 7, have your money ready. Para sa akin, ang isa sa pinaka-importanting advice ni Ninong Shark kung gusto mo talagang yumaman ay to have cash available. Kasi may mga opportunities like to invest sa magandang business venture or may investment opportunities katulad ng nangyari nung time ng Bitcoin o merong good real estate investment like foreclosure o may kakilala kang gusto magbenta ng properties nila ng mabilisan dahil kailangan ng immediate cash o magmamigrate sa abroad at willing silang magbenta sa mababang presyo. Itong mga great opportunities na to ay pwedeng dumating sa iyo ng biglaan at kung wala kang disposable cash to use, that chance of a lifetime may not come again. Kaya naman kung gusto mong dumami yung disposable cash mo, merong simpleng paraan para dito. I-check mo naman yung video na to. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Peace out!